Gray Duck Paranormal, congratulations on first. How's it going today? Very nice, very nice. Hey, did they get that fire put out? For a fenced-in garden. Oh, that sounds really cool. Hey, Ish, welcome in. Congratulations on second. Silver, congratulations on third. Everyone, thank you for claiming your daily duckies. Welcome in. Hello. How's everyone doing today? Welcome in, Momo Tobes. Okay, I'm glad they got that fire put out. That was wild, Grey Duck. So many duckies. You're on your way back to the hotel. Hey, how's Canada? For anyone who doesn't know, Hello is our chief hydration officer around here. Currently on vacation in Canada, I believe. And I will hydrate right now. Hello. While all of these redemptions are slowly clearing out through the screen. Yeah, I hope you're all having a good morning so far. How's your weekend starting off? Yeah, I'm all excited because Shaden just went to go pick up lunch. Silver, thank you so much for the 3-stream streak. That really means a lot to me. Shaden is picking up some barbecue from a local barbecue place. There's a food truck in town today. Been busy today, made homemade cinnamon rolls, now making sausage balls, then chicken spaghetti. Who knows what you're going to cook? So Silver, when are we all hanging out? Grey Duck with a 35 stream streak. Oh my goodness, look at you all streaking through the channel today. I don't know. Thank you so much for the streaks. That means a lot to me. Silver, that sounds absolutely incredible. We eat a lot of sausage balls ourselves. You made enough for an army. Fantastic. Where in the world are you located, Silver? The middle of Arkansas. All right, you're not too another person in CST. That's fantastic. A lot of people in CST that hang out here. 25 minutes from Little Rock. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness, it's Koodles. Hey Koodles, how's it going? How are you feeling today? Yeah, I mean, I could probably get there within 6 hours? 7 hours, probably. You'll bring your blanket and your pillow. I mean, with all the food Silver's cooking, I'm tempted to drive down to Arkansas. Feeling a bit better, but living in Oof City. You're running for the mayor of Oof City. I'd vote for you. got an airbed but turns into a taco in the middle of the night. I mean, poodle tacos might be kind of nice. Yeah, welcome in everyone. We're gonna wait for ads to get going, so that way nobody has to miss any of the a Koodle Taco. So that no one needs to miss any of the absolute insanity of Phoenix Wright. We are currently in episode 4, the Turnabout Goodbyes, which was the original final chapter of Phoenix Wright, but in this remastered trilogy, they actually have added a 5th chapter to this first game, which I'm really excited about. So as soon as ads are done, we'll get going. But I like to do, a little pre-stream hangout with everyone. Female cat might try to suffocate you if she decides she wants affection. Fair enough. Okay, ad break is getting ready to start. For anyone new around here, we do 3 minutes of ads every hour to get rid of that pesky pre-roll for people popping into the stream, so that they don't need to see that for the next hour. If you are a subscriber or if you have Turbo, you don't need to worry about it. We'll be hanging out here for pre-stream show, and then throughout the stream we'll be doing like words on friend. Hey, I hope your Saturday can be fun and chill, Koodles. Get a stomachache, which made you feel terrible. Before that, you were at F1 race practice. That make you feel any better? Oh, I'm so sorry you've had a rough day. You had a rough day? I hope your day gets better. Absolutely. We need our chief hydration officer in tip-top shape. Oh, I'm so glad today is better. Think on a roll here in Little... I don't know if I know that song. A little 90s country for the yeehaw folk. You're playing Binding of Isaac. Is it better in Canada? Like, is the game more fun in Canada? Yeah, after yesterday's stream, I was in the mood to play another Survivors-like game. Oh, see, Silver knows. So I started one called Pesticides. What's that called? Pull up Steam. Yeah, it's called Pesticide Not Required, and you play as frogs protecting a garden. Let's see here. Oh, it's the same in Canada. It's only 5 hours. Change Little Rock. Change Little Rock. Chances of spaghetti are increasing. Yeah, I mean... It seems like we could all just meet up at Silver's for dinner. All right. Well, welcome back, anyone who got sent off to Adland. I hope you had ads that you enjoy. We are going to go ahead and continue. Phoenix, right? I didn't get this down. For anyone who may have missed last week's insanity... we are getting ready to represent prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, who's been accused of murder. And we're having to help him, which has been a really, really interesting twist of fate. There's also a cryptid involved, which is kind of fun. What's my barbecue truck order? Burnt ends anytime I can. Where you are in Canada is mostly everyone speaks French. Sounds great to me. Great time to learn. Great, yeah, enjoy your King of the Duckies emote. Straw Hat Ducky. I usually call that Straw Hat Ducky. All right, December 26th, Detention Center, Visitors Room. Love burnt ends. They can be hard to get, but otherwise I'll take a good brisket. I'm more of a beef person when I can. Maya. Hey, Nick. It's you. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief. Hey, why'd you do that anyway? I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. Oh yeah, she's been arrested. I forgot we ended with Maya in jail, which was really wild. Oh, Koodles, are you safe? I'm really hoping you're safe. Are those test sirens or like you live in Oklahoma sirens? Yeah, I'd forgotten we left Maya in jail. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. You're actually technically not a lawyer at all. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. Okay, every Saturday at noon. Hey, as long as you're safe, just wanted to make sure. Just behave from now on, okay? Oh, okay. All right, let's talk to Maya about her recent arrest. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, "Seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning." Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay? Huh? How much? I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something. Oh, why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Yeah, that'd be real cool. Feel free to do that. It'd probably go really well in the sports ball section since that's a sport. Yeah. You want to post that in the sports ball part of the Discord, that'd be super cool. Great. For anyone who isn't in the Discord, can you post, can you do the exclamation mark bunker for me, please? Any luck with Mia? None. Thank you so much. Yeah, anyone who's hanging out who isn't in the Discord, Grey Duck just dropped a link to our Discord in there, the Duck Bunker. We're real active, real friendly. Lots of food in there. None. I can't get through to her at all. Oh my goodness, it's LT. You're 13th. Congratulations on 13th, LT. Oh yeah, have a good time at the metro station. Hello. I tried. I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. And for anyone who's a little lost as to what's going on, Maya here is a spirit medium who has been trying to channel her sister Mia, and in order to increase her training, she wants to stand under a cold waterfall. Oh, no, it's cool, Koodles. We just like having you around. You collect Discords like Infinity Stones. Once you have them all, you'll become unstoppable. That's a lot of steps. Oh, yeah, we are super lurk friendly. Yeah, that's a lot of miles. All right, what are we going to do here? December 26th, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Sure is quiet here with nobody around. Right. I have to get Maya out of that detention cell soon. Yeah, Grey Duck, I can't believe how many miles this poor guy has to put in to be, a detective as a defense lawyer. Let's see here. I'm gonna go. We can talk to Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe's at the scene again today. Huh? Oh, really? Oh. He's a live wire, that one. Hey, Creepy Error, thank you so much for collecting your daily rubber ducky. Not following protocol. Bet he wouldn't help them build the case against Edgeworth. How do you get one? A daily rubber ducky? Oh, what is that in the window? Oh, in the window. Hey, Apostrophe. First off, welcome in. It's lovely to have you here. That is that the chief of police has made a mascot for their police station. And he made it by hand. And he's trying to get it approved to be their official mascot. How are you today? Let's see here. I didn't know if you were like wanting to get a train. Earlier, we were talking about Silver's made enough food for an army. That all sounds incredible. Also, Silver, please feel free to post pictures. We always appreciate that. All right, so we know that Gumshoe is at the lake entrance. It does kind of look like Suicune. It is a really good mascot. This world's kind of crazy, though. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. We were just told he is. All right, let's see here. Let's go to the beach. Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Kianse. Anything new to examine here? The samurai dog cart. Hey, Detective Gumshoe.
Hey, pal. The trial today,
Yes? What about the trial?
Well, I was gonna say good show, but it wasn't really all that.
Where are we right now? We are at the lake. Thank you for the hydrate, Grey Duck. We're at the lake. We're trying to prove that Miles Edgeworth did not murder the person he was accused of murdering. We only didn't lose in court because our friend got herself arrested to distract the trial.
Well, you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know?
I know, this world is wild. Thanks. Detective Gumshoe? Any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? Oh, yeah, and now we have Von Karma to deal with. And that is... he's intense. Let's see here. Yeah, I read that in a Skeletor laugh, Codals, if that's what you're aiming for.
It sounds like he's bringing in another witness.
Another witness? Oh, right. He said something about that in the trial today.
There were 2 witnesses.
Grey Duck, that's a good you are. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Do the burnt ends come with anything? You know, I'm going to have to ask Shaden what she's actually coming back with. This is our first time trying this food truck. Now, if it's my choice, like, I probably want potato salad with it. As long as it doesn't have eggs. Yeah, I love a good potato salad with that. I would also, you know, I also really like some kind of bread with it. Like, if that's my choice. We'll see what she comes back with, though. Leftover steak from last night. Ooh, that sounds so good. Hey, Valley, welcome in. It's so nice to have you here. You're a barbecue and you're all curious. Well, Koodles, what's your barbecue order? Oh, yeah, so I do like barbecue sauce. I do like barbecue sauce. I don't like the super sweet barbecue sauces, though. I prefer mine a bit hotter and smoky.
Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information.
Right. Oh, right. I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. Hey, it's so good to have you here, Valley. We really appreciate you being here.
What's up?
Is he afraid of earthquakes? I've never heard anything about that before. A big honkin' potatoes loaded with pulled pork and all the fixins, spicy barbecue and ranch. Koodles, that sounds like a 10 out of 10 thing. I need to make that sometime soon. Well, thank you, Shaden. Shaden has brought me back barbecue. And I'm looking at what's in it. I see ribs and mac and cheese, and I am really, really emotionally excited about those. Some barbecue, pulled pork, brisket. Never had burnt ends. Burnt ends are incredible, but they can be really hard to get sometimes. Let's see here. Sides depend on where it's from. Sometimes baked beans, sometimes potato salad. You have to have bread rolls. Absolutely. If not ribs, campfire tater. Love campfire taters. Okra, mac and cheese, really all of it. Pixar, it didn't happen, Ducky. Shaden, can you make that happen, please? Oh, well, Shaden will post pictures. Don't worry. All right, so this is going to be a Just Chatting barbecue stream. I know you were all here for maybe some Phoenix Wright, but this barbecue conversation is 10 out of 10. Love the barbecue conversation. Shaden Koodle says, welcome back. A food talk stream. Yeah, so the last time I did a Just Chatting stream, it was very largely about food. Well, you know, I do start streaming around that time of day on Saturdays. Oh, I'm sorry. Hello. Unfortunately, I'm not capable of being louder than the train. I'll try, but I'm not good at that. Let's see here.
Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does. And him becoming a prosecutor. And him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident.
The DL6 incident? That's true, Apostra. Also, you know, just our community is, we like to talk about food. I'm waiting for Heaven Guard to pop in and just be like, hey there, hi there, ho there, here's something amazing I ate. Generally the way every Saturday goes, like, he'll pop in and just drop like this insane thing he's been eating. Only eating once a day, so food talk is like living out a fantasy. I'm so glad you could live vicariously through us, Koodles. I'm also glad your tooth pain is starting to get better. I'm really relieved to hear that. Hi, Shaden. Pics are dropped. Thank you, dear.
Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes.
I wanted to talk to you about my FA.
Huh? She's not on bail yet. That's strange. I told him to let her go as soon as they had their report written up. Man!
Bonus points from Bo. Oh, that sounds so good, Koodles. I do love me some B-dubs. It's my son's favorite restaurant.
I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her.
And free is an even better price.
Seeing her getting dragged out by that bailiff.
here in Canada are shaped kind of like donuts. You gotta love a good mashed taters and gravy with chicken tenders. Ooh. That sounds really, really good too, Silver. I like mashed taters and gravy.
I'll be honest with you, pal. I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling.
Ooh, Koodles. What kind of soup did you make with the leftovers? Really? Cold as ice Edgeworth?
He was really grateful for what you did, you know. I'm gonna head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can.
Thank you.
Oh,
wait. Potato soup. I love a good potato soup. I was wondering, how much is bail gonna be?
Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount.
Whoa! Okay, so one thing I am genuinely loving about this game, like, it's kind of blowing my mind. Over the last 4 chapters of this, we started off hating Edgeworth. And not really liking Gumshoe much. And here we are, like, having Miles' horrible story. 10% of the ticket amount. Yeah, the issue we're going to run into, though, Koodles, is that this world is insane. Like, just absolutely nuts. They try to prosecute every single accused person within 3 days with a guilty verdict. Like, it's almost only guilty verdicts. Yeah, but now we love Edgeworth. That's what's insane, Grey Duck. He was the villain in the first few chapters, and he has had this beautiful character arc. Beautiful. And quite frankly, like, Gumshoe, there's a lot more to him than I thought. Jaden is giving me a very strange look, and I'm kind of paralyzed. I don't know what this means. Is it good? Okay, she's saying the barbecue is wonderful. You love Edgeworth. There, I said it. I love you. There, I said it. What? Let's see here. How is it going to be enemies to lovers if he doesn't have a good redemption arc? Yeah, yeah, that's right. We've been shipping Edgeworth and Phoenix this whole time. What? Edgeworth?
Didn't I tell ya? He's grateful to her for what she did. All right, pal. Well, don't forget to pick her up, okay?
Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. All right, yeah, here's where Lotta Hart was camping out. Oh, me and 90% of the Phoenix Wright fandom. I don't know anything about the Phoenix Wright fandom. Go check out the boat rental shop. There hasn't been much for us to do here yet. There are some boats floating at the dock. The murder took place in a boat from this dock. Apparently, the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there's space for one more boat at the dock. Deep thoughts from Phoenix Wright. Let's see here. This is all same kind of stuff. Move. Move. Keep moving. All right, they better be relieving her. Releasing her. Hey, Nick. You finally came. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Free at last, eh? Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail. Thank Edgeworth. Huh? He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. Canada, they give you 2 days of free 2 gigabyte data. Oh yeah, this is her second time in this story she's been arrested, Apostra. She was originally arrested because it was assumed she murdered her sister because they found her name at the crime scene. They arrested her for the murder of her sister. So this is her second time being arrested. This time it was to save the trial, though, so, you know. Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick! It gets easier every time. Oh. To be fair, she also seems super unfazed by being arrested already. Like, I feel like she's just kind of, like, totally cool with the process. Although in this world, you have to remember, you get arrested and your trial is the next day. Guaranteed. What do you think we should do next? We're kind of lacking in the clues department. We could go to the park and look for Gordy. I was kidding. Still, if there are any clues out there, the park's as good a bet as any. What do you say? Shall we head down there? Well, so Koodles, in this world, it's a particularly bad thing. A trial is only allowed legally to be 3 days, and they have an almost, like, what was it? It was close to 100% guilty rate that they aim for. Yeah, she's real good at being arrested at this point. Have you noticed anything lately? You know, I did notice one thing while I was here in detention. It's really pretty comfortable here. It's warm, and they keep it very clean. I meant, have you noticed anything about the case? A fair and speedy trial. Well, you know, this one is speedy. Hey, Evangard, how's it going? Have anything cool for lunch today? Speedy, yeah, exactly. Yeah, 100%. It is. It doesn't get any speedier. Fairness is so far out the window, it's confusing. Koodles, if you haven't seen any of the actual trials in this game, be ready to pluck your beard. Well, not so much more than that, no. Pierogies, deep fried Heavengard. I feel like we were just meant to be friends. Pierogies are one of my favorite foods ever. But I told you all, Heavengard would come in, say, hey there, hi there, ho there, and have some kind of phenomenal food that he's eaten today. Seen some, but mostly through memes. Oh, it gets crazy. Yeah, Heavengard is always eating some of the best stuff. Thank you for the hydrate. Hello. Need to make sure I hydrate, especially while I'm drinking Madrinas. Cool, refreshing. Not sponsored yet. Hey, thank you for collecting your rubber duck. There aren't many cops around today, are there? They're probably back at the precinct working up the case against Edgeworth. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Lotta. Y'all really did it today. What did we do now? Nah, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking. A little self-reflecting, as you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. Haven't heard the term Heavengard. Oh, like you've heard it? You'll have to ask Heavengard. But I just went up there and started babbling any old thing that came to mind. Lotta. So you see, I want to make it up to y'all. Make it up? What did you think of the trial? Madrinas? Did I get a discount? I did, or I ordered 2 of the mystery tubs. And I used Don't Fight Ducks, you know, to check out to save money. Yeah, I'm not actually sponsored. I just really like Madrinas. Let's see here. Into low quality for you. I'm sorry, I'll try to be higher quality. What did you think of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd be in a witness. Even though I didn't really see anything. Oh, thank you. I kind of convinced myself I had it, though. I'm sorry, I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing. Goodles, thank you so much for claiming your daily rubber ducky. Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder. Right! You mean the first time you witness a murder? What about Gordy? Right. Well, the way I figure, the trial is only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. It was your brother's name was Corked Devil. You did the complete opposite? Interesting. I like your name a lot. I think it's really cool. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. All right, Lotta, you go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer, too. Finish your spirit medium training first. Lotta, what do you mean by make it up to us? Well, you see. Lots of delicious food. Heaven Guard. Actually, I got a bit of information for you. What? That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Maya. Let Maya live her dreams. Maybe she can do investigative photography while she stands under a waterfall. Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us. Heaven Sword. I feel like Heaven Sword could be like whoever Heaven Guard's partner is. A bit early though, going to a retro game store. That sounds super cool. That sounds really, really cool, Heaven Guard. I hope it's a cool retro game store. You gotta let us know how that is later. That'd be really, really fun. I love a good retro game store. Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey. I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. Ooh, a gold N64 controller? Yeah. Shaden is deeply offended by this. Shaden is very southern. I know, darling, I know. Doodles is from the south too, though. So is Silver. We got some southerners in here. Oh, yeah. Shaden wants to specify she is from, like, the deep south. Like, South Louisiana. 2 rounds of games. Oh, that's super cool. Yeah, there's a couple GameCube games I've been having a hard time tracking down for a decent price these days. All right. I'm just the exception, Kay. Well, what'll it be? We gonna deal or not? Yeah, Valley Bear, you're absolute. Yeah, you're southern, too. What do we do, Nick? Deal. Oh, yeah. Good spread of people. We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay. How much? Huh? You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. Huh? The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gordy? But Gordy doesn't... I mean, Gordy might not exist. Then bring me proof that shows he don't. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You see something, y'all come to me first. Got it? Oh, okay. Right. See y'all later. Later, Tater. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting. Hunting? You don't seriously mean... Gordy? I sure do. What about Edgeworth? We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it? Okay. And how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Don't you doubt Gordy! Oklahoma's multi-regional, South, Great Plains, and Midwest. Most people call it Midwest. So, Koodles, I absolutely agree with the South thing, though. My a huge chunk of my family lives in and is from Oklahoma. And at least the area, like, my grandmother's from, very, very southern. So, like, once I actually got more into, like, South, it actually felt more comfortable to me to be around because of the parts of Oklahoma I've had more exposure to. And yeah, absolutely. Home, southern lifestyle, huge fan of it. Y'all. Let's see here. Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist. Oh, yeah, cool. We'll just drum up a cryptozoologist. Y'all. Yeah, absolutely, y'all. What's that? The Steel Samurai, Nick! Yo, Maya! Larry, what the heck is that? Oh, it was my girl Keonce's idea. It was all, if you like, put this here. It'd be like, really cool. Seems more southern. Oh no! Shaden, don't be throwing shade. Dude, she gave it to me along with a banner. Wow! That's really impressive. She could find those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she got them for free. Right. Yo, Nick! What happened with Edgy? Well, we made it through the first day in court all right. Don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Huh. Hey, Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy. Oh, that's rude. Huh? Yeah, his name is Larry Butts. And, Gumshoe thinks his first name is Harry. Take that as you will. No, Shaden, his name is Larry Butts. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No, really? Gumshoe thinks his name is Harry Butts. Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred? Right, when the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Hey, Larry? Yeah, it's Larry Butts, but everyone kept calling him Harry. It's the same guy from the first episode. It's just everyone calls him Harry, and that's the joke. His name is Larry, though. Poor guy. When did you get that big thing? Huh? Oh, the big guy? Do what? Let's see here. It Takes Two, the Olsen Twins movie. I have no idea. Oh my goodness, it's Kiki Bird. Hi, friend. How are you? Kiki, you're wonderful. I don't know. I have... Oh, no. I know what you're talking about, Koodles. It's, Harry Bupkis, I think? Oh, no, Koodles. Autobot just gets real rowdy sometimes on us. Usually it picks on whatever Heaven Guard says, regardless of what Heaven Guard is saying. So, I don't know. Automod just gets real wild sometimes. Yeah, poor Heaven Guard. Like, every time Heaven Guard speaks, Automod's like, nah, not that guy. I think it was Bupkis, though, is the name in It Takes Two. I've had that for about a month, yeah. Nursing a headache, but excited for some Ace Attorney. I'm hoping it helps with your headache. I am so sorry, friend. It's a big hit with the kids. It feels like someone else gets hit by Automod. Yeah, I'm sorry, Heaven Guard. I don't know why it does that to you. Who was in it there yesterday? I don't know. I don't know because I saw that movie twice in my life, 3 times in my life. I don't know. I'm real weird when it comes to remembering random useless information. I do have a memory. I'm real good at random trivia too because of it. Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted. Compressor? Yeah, it's that little unit by my hot dog stand. Ish. Hey, friend. How are you? It's so lovely to see you, Ish. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs. Oh. And here I thought you'd inflated it by yourself. I'm in handy during these bizarre moments. Yeah, I know. And even if I'm a little off, it's always close enough to get us there. I don't know. I just am what I am. Doesn't that Steel Samurai look a little out of place? I mean, it's so huge. I guess it's good advertising. Thank you for the shout out to Kiki Bird. Something about the Steel Samurai just doesn't work for me. Butkus. Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah, she was going to be in the Butkus family. See? Oh, Valley, thank you for collecting your daily rubber ducky. And Kiki, thank you for claiming your daily rubber ducky. On and off today. Oh, no, Ish, I just appreciate you coming by to say hey. It's always lovely to see you. Huh? Really? It looks pretty well made to me. Ish is, for anyone who doesn't know Ish, it's just like our community's everybody's collective little brother. LT! Still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff. Oh, yeah, our little friend Cody. Absolutely wild kid. Threatened us with a katana. Good times. These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. What's this machine? Is it? I didn't know that about you. LT, I think that's more like, do you want to make a wither? That's a compressor. I used to fill up that balloon with air. Huh. Neat. It just got it repaired yesterday. Man, what a drag that was. LT is like the community big brother. He seems awfully nervous about this compressor, doesn't he? Anyone else feeling Cody Cool's Cutie, Cocoa Bean, etc.? I've seen everything. I just didn't know about Cody. Well, that's a cool fact about you. Thank you for being willing to share that. The original samurai dogs, no less. Hey man, whoever calls their product the original first wins. Why don't you add world famous to the sign? Hey, good idea. What have I done? LT with a torch. That's usually my job. Let's see here. We did all of those. Oh, the War of the Eyeglasses. What the heck is it? Our local fair used to do it every summer. Huh. I guess we weren't the only ones. Hey, thank you for the hydrate. I ask again, what the heck is it? All right, we need to keep moving. But now Larry is kind of making me feel a little suspicious with this compressor nonsense. So we're supposed to be gathering information about Gordy. It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good. Well, with the murder on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. I get it. Yeah. I don't think we're going to get information. Hi, y'all. Oh, yeah. Have a great time, Heaven Guard. I really hope it's fantastic. Hey, Heaven Guard, listen, if they have any GameCube Mega Man games, let me know. Those get hard to find sometimes. Have a good time, though. Show pics if you want. Like, we'd love to see what the store looks like. Well, y'all find anything out about Gordy? No, nothing. Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at nighttime. I don't know. I didn't do it, Shaden. It's a little chilly. I think... Oh, I'm gonna suspect it was Grey Duck. I think I have to sneeze. Whoa, whoa. No, you don't. No, see, watch it. I told y'all no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. It'll trigger on one of Von Karma's finger snaps now. Shaden is awesome. Oh, I'm sorry. How do you not sneeze? Try really hard. Yeah, well, sorry's nice, but what about my film? Objection! Oh, Jake, welcome in. What are we objecting to? Welcome in, Jake. Nick. Hey, the lady. Welcome in, friend. I hope you're having a great day so far. I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying a serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore. Huh? Whoa, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least. Like I said, I'd trade it for the dirt on Gordy. Woke up after a rough night. Oh, friend, I'm so sorry. And thank you so much for the 30 stream streak. That is wild, Jake. What are you going to do if Gordy doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigative photographer. What? After all, I only have one photo to my name so far. Was it a good one? You bet. UFO. A UFO? Anyway, if I can't get a career-making photo this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. So you really are a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right. All right, so we have got to find some kind of proof of Gordy. Geeky, you're feeling like this lady might be a bit of a PSA? All right, let's see here. Something is really suspicious with Larry here. Hey, Nick, pinches! Let's take a break. Maybe have a dog? I think not. It's too cold to sit and eat hot dogs out here. Wimpy city boy. You should try standing under a freezing waterfall sometime. Hey, Ifbench, how's it going? This is a first-time playthrough, yeah. Well, I mean, kind of. I played through this, like, 20-something years ago when it came out to the DS for the first time. I'm considering this a first-time playthrough because I don't remember much. Like, on rare occasion, I'll be like, oh, yeah, I remember this one scene, or I remember this one character existing. But that's pretty rare. It's been about 24 years, maybe. But yeah, so it's a pretty blind playthrough still, though. Oh, I am. Thank you so much. Yeah, it is incredible. I am genuinely having a good time with this, and I'm hoping our community is too. Let's see here. I don't think we're getting new information here, so let's keep moving. Yeah, after 20 years, it doesn't count. That's kind of my thought, Kiki. Like, I remembered the Silver Samurai costume, and that's been about my biggest memory of this. Let's see here. Let's go check out Criminal Affairs Department.
Hey there, pal.
All 11, eventually, yes. So I stream these every Saturday, and we're probably going to be sticking with Ace Attorney for a while. I've got 6 of the 11 currently. And this is my favorite stream of the week by no small measure. So after these 6, as long as people are still interested, my goal is to get through all 11 eventually.
What's up? You look out of sorts.
Okay, I'm really glad, Grey Duck.
Wait, you didn't go do something that's going to hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again.
Thank you so much for the follow, Ifbench. It's lovely to have you around. What do you mean, again?
Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything, besides money, that is.
Yeah, I don't know, Kiki. He's like he's real protective of Miles. And it's not like the trial went super well today. How's the investigation proceeding?
It's not really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive.
His motive?
See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the L6 incident. And the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in the case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him.
And Edgeworth never talks about his past. They'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow, too. Poor Mr. Edgeworth.
I gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal.
Oh yeah, Von Karma is terrifying. Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy?
The monster down in Gourd Lake. Not personally, no.
Well, we're looking for it.
Huh? Are you out of your minds?
Von Karma is an incredible villain.
You got time to go wild monster hunting? I do love Monster Hunter too. How about doing a little questioning for me then?
Oh, Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick. You need to get his objection up and running. Oh, yeah, absolutely, Shaden. Shaden, you can make a note. You added that Firebot command for notes, didn't you? That mods can use? Because after a few hours of this, I may not remember. I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lotta. Nick, try telling him sooner next time. Sorry. Let's see if that works. Shaden, how will we know if that works?
Let's see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid you in your search for Gordy.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Shaden.
I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence.
Really?
Ooh. You can take whichever one you like.
Okay, give us the goods.
Hold on now. Everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret number 1, Missile.
Ooh, I want a missile. Missile?
He's a K9 police dog still in training. Missile! Missile, here, boy!
Oh, I love him so much.
Here he is.
Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog. A cute dog? And this will help us. How?
Next, secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal pole.
Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster.
Yeah!
Are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole?
Never know till you try, pal. Okay, this next one is the last one.
No, please. I'm already overwhelmed by our choices.
Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here.
Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive.
Right!
How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector?
Hey, you never know, it might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be?
Can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect. I can't make up my mind either. For the totally opposite reason. Oh well. Suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. Alright, so I am assuming that this is a really easy choice for us. Unless anyone has objections to us borrowing Missile. I mean, I'm assuming most of you are leaving if I pick anything other than Missile. I feel like Shaden is probably going to riot. You will not backseat. I do appreciate it. It's more a joke. Like, I'm going to pick Missile, but I also don't think the community's going to be super happy if I pick anything other than Missile ever again. Give us the puppy. Of course I'm taking the puppy. It's so cute. Can we borrow Missile? They won't give you the station mascot. Apostrophe. Listen, if we could find a copy of that. I wonder if somebody made merchandise of that. Missile's mess. A fair substitute if they won't give us that.
Sure thing, pal. Be good to him.
He's so cute. Oh boy.
K9 unit, Missile.
borrowed from Detective Gumshoe and put promptly into our pocket. All right, so let's take him to the beach. Shaden, darling, if you get a chance, could I have some, like, hot matcha or something? He's no trash dog, but you guess he'll do. My voice for Gumshoe. Oh, he's your favorite one? Chat members are blind to the game, too. Yeah, I think I actually came in with the most information outside of Apostra. I think Apostra is familiar with the first game only. Is that correct? And I think everyone else is pretty blind to this, too. You're blind. Oh, no, Kiki, what happened? Is it your glasses? You can't see without your glasses. Matcha or a lighter tea? I'll take matcha, please. I'm going to need hot, especially if Von Karma pops in. Hey, Nick. Hmm? Aware of them, but pretty blind. Who knows the 11 games in depth? Probably by a long shot. Phil's been acting strangely. Thank you, darling. All right, we're getting ready for an ad break here. For some reason, it's not warning me about ad breaks as early as it usually does. So for anyone new around here, we do 3 minutes of ads every hour to get rid of that pesky pre-roll for people popping into the stream so that they don't need to worry about ads for an hour. Chat gets pretty wild. During that minute time, I'm not going to advance the game, so if you get sent off to ad land, you don't need to worry about missing anything. Thank you for the hydrate. Hello, I appreciate that. If you get sent off to ad land, I hope you get ads that you enjoy. We're going to play some words on stream during break to make sure nobody misses any of this insanity. So I'm going to start rolling over to get that going here. Give me 1 minute. I will say I'm also very partial to Missile because I have actually participated in a manhunt before with a canine unit, which was really, really cool. That was one of the wildest things I've ever gotten to do. Through the woods in July. All right, let's go ahead and get that going. And I will see you all right after the break. I am going to eat some of this barbecue Shaden brought. Oh, it's logged into my other streaming account. Shaden, do we know why my second account is logged in? It's chatting for me in this stream currently. Wow, that was a pretty difficult round. It's all right. We figured out why I am not seeing the timer. Greta, can you do me a favor? I'm accidentally logged into my second account for this chat. Can you let me know when the 5-minute warning pops up for ads? Awesome work, Grey Duck and Kiki. Yeah, LT. The problem is if I do the drawing game, I'm gonna be doing the drawing game the whole time. Thank you. I would send you donuts, LT. Grey Duck, you made me spit with that one. Plop was way too funny. I feel like this is a really hard level 1. All right, we should be done with ad break. Welcome back, anyone who got sent off to ad land. I hope you had ads that you enjoy. Let's get switched back over to Phoenix, right? Missile? Oh, right. That little creature of the detectives. Hey, I love little doggies. Good boy, good boy. Oh, what's wrong, Missile? Yip, 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 yip. Missile! Missile! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Stop that thing! A cannibal! It's eating my samurai dogs! My samurai dogs! Wow, he ate every single one. I'm sorry, Larry. Sorry? Sorry don't pay my bills, Nick. It's going to have to this time. Ooh, yeah. I'll have to start looking into other stuff too. Part of it though is that words on stream can self-automate, so I don't have to do that while I'm stretching and stuff. Yeah, I'll look into some other games we can do too. Hmm. Thank you, dear. Any theories about this case, by the way? Currently not. There's a lot of kind of like weird stuff up in the air. I'm really, really confused about. Because we don't know why Miles was even meeting with the guy. But none of the numbers involving the gun add up at all. Because what was it? It was like 3 shots, 2 were heard, and only 1 bullet's been found. And that the guy was shot from too far away for it to have been Miles. We also know that the and we know that the prosecuting attorney is being really squirrely about this. Can't we play fetch? Lotta's camera staring out at the lake as usual. Even a novice like me can tell that camera must cost a pretty penny. Oh, yeah, and that it couldn't have been suicide. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, we'll figure it out, I'm sure. Gonna feed the wife. And maybe the kids too, we'll see. Oh, yeah, LT, I hope you can get some food for your family too with that. You have such a wonderful family. She doesn't leave it out here to get stolen. Let's see here. Hey, we're all a huge fan of your family. Huge fans of your family. All right, I think we're missing... Ooh, what kind of pretzels? Are we talking like the crunchy kind or the fluffy kind? Yeah, let's see here. The signpost. Larry has been acting a little suspicious still. Crunchy and ooh, do they happen to be like Snyder's of Hanover? Because I really, really love that specific kind too. Hey Larry, look, it's Missile. Isn't he cute? Yeah, that happens to be like a favorite snack of mine too. Keep that mud away from me. What am I gonna tell the big boss? There's a big boss in charge of your hot dog stand? Nick, maybe the stand is a front for a mafia money laundering scheme. I think you should probably try to look a little sorry about what happened. Oh, right. Poor dogs. Let's see here. More of the same there. Actually, I wonder, can we show the dog to Lotta? Slide to the right. Want to see a puppy? He's cute. Just casually carrying a handgun, you know, as a defense attorney does. Hey, Lotta. Oh, cute. He yours? He's a canine police dog. His name's Missile. Huh. Canines are the ones they use to sniff for things, right? I wonder what Gordy smells like. I hadn't thought about that. I mean... Let's see here. If there's anything new we can examine. Hey, Nick! Most adorable weapon in our arsenal is a missile. Don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I was just wondering, why are camping... Oh, we've already been through this whole thing. Shaden. Yeah, we know about the no camping. Oh, I didn't think it would slide us back over for that. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, come on. My favorite... Ooh, that's a good question. Because it's changing a lot as we go. My favorite character so far. We've met a lot of interesting people. Your least favorite? Yeah. Most of you all genuinely hated April May so much. Oh, Salmonella was awful too. Salmonella was awful, but April May was also brutal. Between April May and Salmonella? Yeah, that's fair. I really liked Cody. I thought he was a super fun character. I mean, obviously Phoenix is a lot of fun. Maya's great. Maya's really, really fun. Cody's a fun character. Also, the fact that he threatened us in court with a katana was hilarious. Oh, you liked Old Bag? Wendy Old Bag? Yeah, Miles Edgeworth was a character I really, really hated, and I have come to genuinely appreciate him. Wendy Old Bag was rough. I'm sorry, Shaden. I mean, I thought that was my job voice acting her specifically. Old Bag was wild. Oh, hey, we can look at all the characters we've seen so far. Or at least attached to this case. More of Penny, the assistant. Yeah, we need Penny to be best friends with Maya from now on. Oh, Manfred von Karma. Mia Fey. Oh, yeah, Mia was a really good character. Please continue making characters you hate. That is quite the statement, Shaden. You love to hate characters. Oh. All right, let's see here. What am I actually supposed to do with Missile? Other than, like, get all of the hot dogs eaten? I'm glad you love to hate characters? Not sure. Sorry, I'm trying to logic out where we go next. Okay, we haven't met her yet. You would have got, but the puppers. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the puppers. Absolutely. The puppers is great. Let's see here. Your true least favorite? Oh no, there's someone worse? There's someone worse? Okay, so there's worse than Sal and April? Let's try... Alright, you know what? Let's try borrowing a different weapon. Let's borrow the flimsy fishing pole. Oh, if it breaks, be sure to dispose of it properly, okay? Okay, a while. Is that... And, If bench, I'm okay if you say, is it in this game or is it in a whole other game? Right.
All right, let's see what we can do with a fishing pole. I know everyone loved Missile, but I think we were kind of at a dead end with Missile.
The next game. Okay, cool.
A fishing minigame. Let's see what happens.
What do we do with this fishing pole?
Oh,
Okay, Nick, this looks like a good spot.
A good spot for what? In game 4. Oh, so we're still a long way away from your least favorite.
Time to do some fishing.
Oh no, Kiki, were you right? She's serious. What are you gonna use for bait?
Oh,
Yeah, oh.
I figured something like this would happen.
Oh, I figured something like this would happen. We should have brought Missile along with us too. At least then we'd have bait. What? Phoenix!
Nick, how could you?
Yeah, Nick. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Some jokes are better left untold.
Oof. She hit me.
Okay, watch this, Nick.
I'm with you, Apostrophe. That was a bit much of a joke.
Just try not to reel in any of the empty cans or boots, okay?
Here we go.
My leg! Oh no.
Yeah, Phoenix, guilty now.
Hey! What are you doing?
Sorry, Lotta.
Thank you for the hydrate, hello? Don't tell me y'all are on some film company's payroll.
Nick, pay her.
My poor wallet. Well, so far we have no more evidence than when we started. In fact, we seem to be making this worse for everyone around us. Didn't let me do anything there. Just go get the metal detector. That's probably the smarter move. But I had to at least try the fishing pole, right? Edgeworth is in questioning. Classic Phoenix. Okay, yeah, some funny bonus scenes. I really, really like some of just the random absurdity of this game. All right, let's go get the, Yeah, I figured we needed the metal detector. I just really wanted to mess with the fishing pole. All right, let's, You have to take back the last one. Yeah. Okay, give me the metal detector. Can we borrow the metal detector?
Sure thing, pal. I'm not sure what we're going to find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything.
All right, let's, I do have a very specific thought about the metal detector. But most of you know from watching me play other games, I am one of the people who will try to make sure I'm not on the right path intentionally for a bit. Anyone who was hanging out with me on Second Channel with Alan Wake last night, you know. Ow! I don't like that.
Nick! It's beeping! The metal detector's found something.
Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. I'm thinking it's probably a bullet. Go check it out, Maya.
Why do I have to check it out?
Yeah, I do enjoy the long route. Anyone who was hanging out with me on Alan Wake during Second Channel last night knows, if there's a branching path, I feel obligated to try it first.
Nick, look.
Huh? An air tank? Oh, that's suspicious. Yes, the scenic route. Thank you. Huh. The valve looks broken.
I thought it was Gordy.
Maya, first of all, oh, cool. Yeah, I'm glad if bench. Like, sometimes I feel like the odd duck for doing that, but, you know, I think a lot of old school games have kind of trained me to be that way. Why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster?
Oh.
Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. It looks like a string of flags? Yeah, I know what I said. Gordy can do what he wants, that's right. Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it. Time to put an air tank in my pocket. All right, so we have an air tank in our pocket. Hey, buddy. Found something real suspicious over in the bushes. Made me think of you for no discernible reason. What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. We're just going to be upfront with Larry. We've known him for too long. Say, is this air tank yours? A great hook. Yeah, I love the fact Larry's shirt? What about it? It's glamorous. Why would I have a thing like that? Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. Must be a coincidence. You like the orange? It's a very vibrant orange. There's a string of flags everywhere these days. Look, like elementary schools and used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway? You used this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big puffy steel samurai. Now, why would you go asking me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always use was on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it just once, and it didn't go so well. As I suspected. It didn't go so well? Yeah? Do you think you could be a little more specific? Come on! Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it.
Tell us! Tell us!
Fine. It was actually Larry the entire time. Whatever. It's like what I said. The compressor was busted. Kiki. To be fair, that is a wild autocorrect. Sorry, that autocorrect really got me. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then, blam! Shade and me too. I was like, yup, Presser did it. Oh no! The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And that tank there took off like a rocket. And my poor, deflated silver samurai with it.
What? Opened at Gort Lake?
It sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure. Mighty suspicious.
So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away? What happened next?
Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. The 20th? A week ago. Now, as far as I can see, the tank went flying out into the lake. Right.
Be wild if Larry accidentally killed him.
Indirectly. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. Oh. I mean, Kionsei gave me that steel samurai after all.
And when did you find it?
Just the night before last. Oh, the timing. It flew way out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it. So this is Gordy. The night before last was the night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But, you see, I went home before midnight.
So you didn't know about what happened?
No.
That's too bad.
It's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least.
A mystery?
Maybe we should go tell her. All right, let's go have this incredible, probably very rational conversation. Where are you? Slide to the right. All right, listen. I don't want you to be mad. Oh, we just have to talk to her. Gordy.
Well, Mr. Lawyer, I got the info y'all need. Y'all got that scoop on Gordy for me yet?
Lotta, there's no such thing as Gordy.
What? How can y'all be so sure?
Really, Nick?
Y'all got some proof Gordy doesn't exist?
It's here. Of course I have proof. No lawyer worth his badge would make a claim without the proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Gordon... I like how it's just like, hey, don't be dumb. I get to take that, or...
Larry's air tank?
What are y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Gordy the air tank. Excuse me?
What exactly are you saying, Nick?
There's a stand near here. A hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happens to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. He used his air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently, it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. Bang. I like... Maya, you were standing a few feet from me the entire time. The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time... I said it looked like a hand. Friend is such a strong word. A couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo.
Wait. So, you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai?
Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. Sorry, Lotta. Nah, it's okay. You win. I'll give you your info like I promised.
Poor Lotta.
You object to this whole line of reasoning? Grey Duck, walk us through it. I still believe it. Objection! Grey Duck. I do believe in Gordy. I do. I do. Come on, everyone. Let's still believe in Gordy. So tell us this information you have. A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here.
Boat rental? There's something there? I mean, it looks so deserted.
And just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out.
Thanks, Lotta. We will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on.
Something else?
Yeah. The night of the murder. My camera clicked it twice, you know. Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all, just the lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it.
Second lake photo added to the court record.
Bye now. Y'all take care.
Time for me to pack up and leave.
Poor Lotta.
It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess.
The legend?
Yeah, the legend of Larry. Familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
Someone should whip that butts into shape.
Yeah, let's take a look at the second photo.
Ah, fresh air. I gotta say, freedom feels great.
Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay? Yeah, any future shenanigans, it's probably Larry. In fact, I think around our community, anytime something crazy happens, it's probably Larry's fault.
Misbehaving's much more fun.
Why did she make me feel of Kiki? Like she made me think of Kiki right there. It's not going to be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again.
Right. I'll behave.
Oh, dear. You know, we haven't been back to Grossberg's law office in a while. Oh, he's on vacation. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if I need anything. Well, I thought it was worth a try. Let's see here. Edgeworth is probably out of questioning now. Nope. Detective Gumshoe isn't here.
Now that you mention it, didn't he say he had a meeting to go to?
Oh, that's right. Let's come back later. I don't... Did any of us like Grossberg? I don't know if that's a hot take. Yeah, exactly. I don't know if any of us liked him. Oh, sorry. All right, let's just chat. Well, what should we do?
I don't know. I've been in detention this whole time.
No, you've been with me for a while.
I think I'll let you decide what we should do. Deal?
You just went to the beach with me. Well, any thoughts you want to share?
Well, I was in detention all day. I think I'd like more time to think.
Yeah, I do. That was a really good story beat. I liked that other guy as a villain. Not gonna let me look at it. Hey, buddy, want to look at this photo? He only knows of hot dogs. I will say, the villain from that story was one of the most fun for me to voice act personally.
Hey, Nick.
Hot dogs and models. The story of Larry Butts.
This is the boat shop that Lada was talking about.
You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all.
Let's go check it out anyway.
Red White was... Red White was a really fun character. I mean, I don't think there's anything new to check out. Bush? That's not even new. I don't know. I thought he was a fun character. Which one was Red White? The guy who was the head of Blue Corp? He's the guy who talked like this, you know? What are you gonna do? I don't believe that you would like to be confuscated like I was. Yeah. He was such a fun character. Let's see here. There's not much for us to do there. I wonder if I can get her to actually talk to me about... No, I guess not. Now, are you out? Nope. Is your... No, you're all still in meetings, huh? Now, can we look at the photo, please? No, you don't want to see it? I'm sorry. Let's see here. Where do we need to go now? Not if there's anything new to examine. Last time we could just take some stuff and that was kind of fun. So what are we missing? Hey, Goobertron! Welcome in. It's really nice to see you. How have you been? Can I metal detect more? How's it going, Goobertron? I feel like I'm supposed to be in defense of Phoenix not turning over the receipt. He's likely running on very little sleep, was stressed, got punched in the face with someone who was wearing brass knuckles. You just woke up. I hope you slept well. LT brought you food and coffee. Oh, and I go on the big screen. Well, what an honor to be on the big screen. Thank you so much. I mean, I didn't blame him. Oh, I'm sorry, Goobertron. I didn't blame him for not turning it over. I was willing to just kind of roll with it. This world is wacky enough, and so little of it makes sense periodically. I'm just willing to kind of go with whatever happens. How am I? I'm good. I'm really good. Doing my favorite stream of the week. Goober is fine. Okay, cool. You know, doing my favorite stream of the week. Love my Capcom Saturdays a lot. Phoenix Wright's always a fun time. Made some new friends. Really good. I got some good barbecue ribs and some delicious mac and cheese to go with it. Right. I'm missing something here because they made such a big deal about us being here. Ah, there we go. Oh, Parrot. Meg, is that you? Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick. Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Welcome back, LT. Meg! Yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? Oh, thank you so much. My mind? You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone? Pasta?
Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running, old man like me? Polly, the kids are home. Hello, hello.
Nick, what was that? A parrot. The one on that perch?
Keith,
Yes?
I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny.
Nick, what's the wet noodle? Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop.
That's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Hello, hello. Yep.
He fell asleep. I guess he's relieved.
This is wild.
Look, Nick, he has an electric blanket on his table. Looks warm. That's a great idea. We should do that at the office. We can sit down with our clients snug and warm and drink hot cocoa. And what? Talk about murders? Oh, you're a party pooper, Nick. This fishing pole looks expensive. Wow, he has a television in here too. I clicked on a trash can. Look, a little safe.
Don't let her near it. She's got...
It's locked. Yep, see? There we go. Wow, that's a lot of various fish in Gourd. There's a lot of various fish in Gourd Lake, aren't there? Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. Looks like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. Funny, he doesn't look like the type who'd keep things tidy like that. You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here. Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello? It ignored me.
Oh, I forget, Meg. You gotta call her name first.
Her name?
Polly, how you been? Hello, hello.
See? Neat. So the parrot's name is Polly.
Parrot added. Stuff that in my pocket real quick.
Too bad all she can say is hello.
Oh, Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words.
The secret words?
What are the secret words?
Yeah, we all need a pocket parrot. A pasta shop?
Yep. I think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes you two the third generation. Meg,
Yes?
tomorrow we'll start with a secret of dough tossing.
Dough tossing?
You too, Keith.
Yes?
You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen.
A pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy?
Meg,
Yes?
you know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't ya?
Right, of course. Everybody knows that. Nick,
Huh?
how long do we have to keep up all this? This all in the family charade? This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. This is a boat rental shop, right?
What are you talking about? This here's the Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle. Well, now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, "Yo, dude, we want to ride in one of your boats."
This guy knows nothing. The bird. I completely agree, Jake. The bird is the real mastermind. Probably the murderer, too.
That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days, darned if I understand them.
I'm pretty confused myself. Nick, this isn't going anywhere. This old man is the witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way of getting information out of him. Cracking the bird code. Show secrets, old man.
My memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I tell everything important to old Polly here.
Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe?
1228.
All right.
Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya?
See, Nick, all it takes is a little clever thinking. And a criminal mind. Quick, Nick, write that number down. Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes.
I mean, but we know how to unlock it, right?
Polly, what's your name?
Polly?
Cute. I has found a new friend. Everywhere we go. Alright, let's see here. Maybe we can shock him awake.
Oh, listen here, Keith. Remember that tricolor pasta we were talking about? A Rambolini. I figured out the last color we should use. Indigo blue.
Indigo blue? Follow up where in every episode they come back to have noodles with the caretaker to keep him company. The lost episode of Phoenix Wright. Phoenix eats pasta. That didn't seem to work the way I thought it might. Can we show him the bird? Not like that. Not.
Listen here, Keith.
Oh, okay, back to the tricolor pasta thing. I do love noodles. I don't know if we're gonna get much further. If we show him the gun, will that shock him awake? Favorite kind of noodle? 100% depends on the right circumstance. Now, if we're going like, I don't have prep time, it's probably gonna be tortellini. The dog to intimidate the bird will make it talk. The bird will respond to missile. And is that everything? Maybe I can show my badge? That doesn't come in handy super often.
That's a lawyer's badge?
Yeah, yes, it is. Spaghetti, easy, yeah, absolutely. I do like I'm weird though. I really like having the right pasta for the right sauce and stuff though. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge.
I get it. Huh? Yep. I got you figured out now. You are not Keith.
Nick! Now's our chance to clear things up.
Sir? No, I'm not Keith.
And I'm not Meg either. We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night. Please help us.
Hello, yeah.
Please, mister.
All right, I'll help. One condition.
What's that?
When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle.
I was I was not ready for this question. I'm trying to I'm not ready for that level of commitment. I don't want to lie to the guy, but like he had something to do with the OG case. That's how he recognized the badge. Oh, you mean the DL6 incident? You think he had something to do with the DL6 incident?
I don't know.
Okay, we've got an ad starting soon. Let's might help paying rent. Thank you, Shade. You know what? We might need the extra income at the rate we're going. And Larry can run it, yeah. All right, we promise.
Nick, are you sure about this?
Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? I mean, that's actually really good branding.
I guess so.
That's my boy. Good for you, Keith.
Well, wait, didn't I just say
You too, Meg.
yes? All right, real quick. We've got 3 minutes of ads coming up. For anyone new around here, we do 3 minutes of ads every hour to get rid of that pesky pre-roll for people popping into stream so that they don't need to see ads for the next hour. So we are going to switch over to words on stream so nobody misses anything. If you get sent off to ad land, I hope you get ads that you enjoy. So we're going to go ahead, roll this over to words on stream, and I'm going to eat more of my lunch while you all do this. I will see you all in just a few minutes.
All right, let's see how that round went. Good work, everyone. Yeah, unfortunately, because I'm chatting from my second account, I did get caught by my own auto mod. All right, let's get this switched back over to the game. I hope you all enjoyed that break. If you got sent away to ads, I do hope that you got ads that you enjoy.
Yeah, bring it to the old man's eye, you know. Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly. Hello, hello.
Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us?
Polly, here's my only friend in the world. Isn't that right, Polly? Hello, hello. Yep. I've seen this.
You know something about this, sir?
Keith,
Yes?
it's okay. You can call me Dad.
Dad! You know something about this?
Yep. The other night out on the lake,
Yes? Yes?
I know all about that. I seen it.
What? Tell us what you saw.
Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all. I forgot the time. It was pretty dark outside. Probably night. Yep.
It's after midnight, but okay.
Then I heard this bang, so I look outside. Then I heard another one bang. A little while later, this boat comes back. A young man walks by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. Yep.
What did he say?
Yep. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time, I promise.
We need to know earlier than that.
You know what? Little Terry was just here.
Terry?
Yep, my kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat. Got himself some whiskers growing out of his face.
Oh, Gumshoe.
He's talking about Gumshoe. Ah, yes, little Terry Gumshoe.
He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow.
Really? Somehow I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving. I think you're right. Oh, wait, I had one more question.
Huh?
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Don't forget DL6!
Uh-oh.
Huh?
What did she just say, Nick? One more time, Polly.
Don't forget DL6!
What? The DL6 incident? Hey, mister, I mean, Dad. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? Why would that bird Polly know about DL6? Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Grey Duck. We have to figure out who that old man is. Oh. What? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe.
Quick, to the Gumshoe Mobile. Hey, pal, long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time?
Yeah, exactly. Listen, just accept your new role in life, Phoenix. Don't keep trying to go on with where you think you are. Actually, we wanted to ask you something.
Yeah?
Detective Gumshoe, please help us.
Huh?
We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think it has something to do with this current case.
To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. Oh, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal.
What?
However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up.
You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake?
Oh, yeah.
The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right?
Huh? How'd you... Ugh. That was supposed to be top secret.
Do you know who that old man is, Detective?
Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea.
Sounds suspicious.
What's that, a parrot?
The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot.
Yeah, well, he's relatively incoherent. He's the perfect witness in this world.
The parrot knew about that incident.
That incident?
DL6.
What?
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Squawk! Don't forget DL6. Squawk!
Uh-huh. Good old flashbacks. I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word.
Yeah, but who would that old man? How would that old man know about the DL6 incident?
Wait. What if that old man was connected to DL6? Nick, you think he might be?
I getcha.
It's that guy's parrot, and I stole it. It's in my pocket now.
Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there is the station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need.
All right. Way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room. Kiki. But Kiki, what if it was what the kid muttered when he passed by the window? I guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. Wow! It's amazingly dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff, quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. Almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6? Nick, I found where the file is. I found out where the file is. Thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. Let's have a little snoopsy, shall we? Here are the files of collected case reports. There's quite a large volume of reports here. These are all case reports? Yeah, it's like a graveyard of police cases. I guess my sister's case report is in here too. Quietly gathering dust. Oh. This cabinet is where they keep evidence for current cases. Some of the things are obviously murder weapons. Others are who knows what. Most of it just looks like random junk. Nick, what do you think this clothespin is for? Don't touch that! It's evidence! That has never stopped us. There are shelves stuffed with case files in the back of the room, too. Cotton cases rotting away for eternity. Nick, let's get what we need and get out of here. All this just is getting to me. All right, I'm sorry. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary. Right! Summary. Found it! Here you go. December 28th, 2001. It's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow.
Yeah, it's not like anyone would just take random junk from their pocket and produce it in evidence as in court with no one having ever seen it before. That would be preposterous in this world. What on earth could it be?
So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse.
She is a good paralegal.
What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Oh. Oh, no. That's why Miles has that reaction to earthquakes. Oh. Part of the court building collapsed and all the lights went out. Wow, that was some earthquake. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours? That would be scary like that in the dark. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. Yeah, so Kiki, Edgeworth's dad was shot in the elevator that he was then trapped in for 5 hours in front of Edgeworth. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the passengers in that elevator. Do you have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles. Miles? Miles Edgeworth, of course. Oh, he was in the elevator with his father. From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Huh. It sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Does Edgeworth have a sibling? Got any data on the suspect in there? That would be that guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on. This is it. The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi, who was a clerk in the court apparently. He must have been the third person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond, the victim in our case. Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived. So much so he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? He may be closer than we think. Guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. Still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are you going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? We'll just... Yeah, Kiki, that is really not a bad guess. That is really not a bad thought. All right, so we're just going to take part of this police file. Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. Is anyone ready for this court? This is going to be an interesting day in court. Wow, but talk about good storytelling. Like, talk about good storytelling. I felt like there was such a genuine impact going through that. Which guy do you hate? Wait, which guy do you hate? Oh, yeah, the prosecutor. He's a little intense. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who's the judge here anyway? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well. No opening statements, so...
Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking.
Right, of course.
A prediction! Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now.
And this, man, is why I could not speak last week. Order. Order. Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now?
Must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now.
Right.
I call my witness, my decisive witness to the stand.
It's that mysterious boat shop owner.
Witness, state your profession.
I make noodles and noodle accessories. I am the proprietor of the restaurant at the Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. And I also rent boats.
The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct?
Yep, I was. Son, you're here? Hi, son.
Please testify.
Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. Objection! Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet.
Because I did not ask him, Mr. Right. Bah! I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes.
Oh, not the finger wag.
Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate.
Yeah, right.
The witness will state his name.
Well, I'm not really sure. Yep.
What do you mean?
My, memory.
Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name.
I know, it's real suspicious, isn't it, chat?
Can't recall, you say.
Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify.
Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we, witness?
He's a great witness. Terrible memory, but a great witness. He saw some stuff. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Oh, yep. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats, as usual. Then I heard a bang. Oh, yep.
Legal issues with anyone in court case not having a legal. Nah, no, this is fine. This is fine.
When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang.
This is fine.
Just about then, the boat comes back to the shore and a man walks by my window.
That is not what he told us. He told us it was a boy.
Very well.
When it needs to be done in 3 days, we can't worry about trivial things like names or memories or consistent testimonies. Those aren't necessary either.
There is nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up.
Ah, that's how this works.
Judge, your verdict now!
Yes, Mr. Wright.
We're not letting him bully us.
What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. I love this game so much.
Very well. You may begin. Excuse me, Mr. Van Karma.
3 minutes just passed.
He's having a seizure.
I see. Well, then let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness.
We might need a priest.
Let's see. Earlier he told us he couldn't remember the time. Remember the good old days when the judge was the worst? Ha ha! You thought he was until we moved on.
Thank you for the hydrate, Grey Duck. Just after midnight, you say.
Just around then.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure. Yep.
When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today.
I asked him and he remembered.
I feel like this man could ask you anything and you're going to remember.
Isn't that right?
Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly. I did. Yep.
You see? Continue.
Let's see here. I was in the restaurant where I was renting boats as usual.
Is there anyone who can verify that?
You. You'd piddle yourself like a small dog. I guess Polly could. But that's not good enough for a court of law. Phoenix. Mr. Wright, what's not good enough? Anything is good enough for this judge.
Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot.
A parrot? Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy. Keith?
The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue.
Objection?
And where did the bang seem to come from?
Inside Manhagen. From the lake, I figure.
Are you certain?
Yeah, yep.
Good, continue.
When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Was there someone in the boat?
It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there was 2 men out there. Yep.
You couldn't see them clearly.
Yep. At the time, that is.
At the time? And I heard another bang.
Yes, super good testimony. I vaguely think there might have been someone kind of connected roughly around that possible time frame. It was clearly Miles Edgeworth.
So you heard 2 gunshots total.
Yep.
That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. That is not what he told us yesterday, though. By your window?
Yep, by my window, right outside the window of my little shack, where I was in a restaurant renting boats.
And could you see the man's face?
Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony.
I have a bad feeling about this. That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead.
What?
Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad!
That's certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he is dead as he was walking by, too.
Uh-oh.
Witness, are you sure the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth?
Papa! My dear Papa! It was him, that Edgeworth boy!
Dad, no!
This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. What is this?
Von Karma! He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall.
It was him, just like that guy is my son.
Nick, I don't like the way things are going here.
Quick, Maya, cause a scene.
Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. Better act quick or this trial is going to be over.
Objection!
Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun.
Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun?
Hey, Heaven Guard, welcome back. It is so lovely to see you again. Welcome. How was the store? How was the retro game store?
And the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand.
Exactly.
That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired.
Yeah, coulda, shoulda, woulda, man.
You are ignoring the truth of the matter here.
You wish you were rich, lots of good figures and stuff you wanted. Oh, I'm so happy for you. That sounds like a good time.
Everything in this witness's testimony is true.
The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? That's super subjective. Your Honor. Wipe his prints and then put the wrong handprints back on the gun? Isn't that what you're supposed to do? No Mega Man on GameCube or Golden N64 controller? Well, thank you for looking, Evan Card. That's very kind of you. This witness claims that Edgeworth said, "I can't believe he's dead." But his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie...
Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof.
Oh. Is anybody else really stressed out about how this is the opposite of how American law is supposed to work? Oh, I'm sorry. My voice wasn't right, Jake. I apologize. It's wild to me in this world that, oh, the Phoenix was always right. Except in that episode where he was Phoenix wrong for a bit. I think it's crazy that we have to prove innocence. Wiped his prints and put the wrong prints on the gun. Yeah, this is getting crazy. Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. You sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please. Can't you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you. Quick! Flip the bird! Wait a minute.
3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record.
Enough. The witness may leave the stand. He kind of already did. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Nor is there any need for any more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. So this is this game rage bait? Is this what they call rage bait? Like, is this what people are talking about when they're mentioning rage bait games? What? No. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Objection! What? Guilty. The accused will surrender to the court immediately. To be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. Objection! Oh, what? Wait! Who was that just now? Me! Huh? What? Larry? Oh, hi, Larry.
What are you doing here? Surprise witness! He brought himself in.
Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder.
Larry!
I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it.
Remembered what?
The gunshot. I heard it too. And I did it.
Oh, order.
Whoa. What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment.
How did I not anticipate Larry? He AI? Larry's not an AI. I wouldn't give him that much credit.
One moment, Mr. Von Karma. No one is ever expecting a Larry to come around the corner. So you say you heard a gunshot?
Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony.
Thank you, Heaven Guard.
But I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify.
Let him testify. Let him testify.
Order. Order. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed.
Do you ever?
Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over.
Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this. He's right. If only it wasn't Larry. Lilium, thank you so much for claiming your daily rubber ducky, and welcome in, friend. It's lovely to see you.
Yeah, we don't know. I doubt the judge knows.
He could make things even worse, as Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick.
Yeah, all of it.
That's why I'm asking, is this game considered rage bait? It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there is another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now.
A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned.
Yeah, Lilium came in at like a wild time. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard.
Yeah, Lilium popped in just for a boss battle.
What is this?
I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty.
Yeah, does someone want to fill Lilium in on how rage-inducing that guilty verdict actually was? Because I thought my blood pressure was gonna cause me to pass out from that moment.
Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now.
What?
The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness.
Mr. Butts!
Court is adjourned. December 27th, 10:28 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2.
Oh, that was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth.
I've seen worse.
Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night?
Yes. So I'm assuming one of the quote-unquote gunshots was the Silver Samurai flying away.
He said he was looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. And he found the... Oh, I wonder if someone shot the Silver Samurai. Oh. And he found the balloon and the air tank that night. Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Hmm? You say something, right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Hmm? Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol laying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking.
I will say, he looks rather quite dashing in that trench coat.
I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? That's love. Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now. December 27th, 10:35 a.m., District Courtroom number 3. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw. Oh, I also see it's getting close to 3, which is normally when I would end the stream. I am going to keep going until we finish this chapter, though, since we are, for what I'm assuming is in kind of the final arc of it, and Dux isn't streaming tonight. So because of that, we'll keep going on. Normally, I try to make sure no matter what we're done by 4, so we can all go hang out in Dux's stream. But I would really like to finish this chapter today. So I am... Oh, I have a way to go until the end. Oh, well, we'll see. We'll see how much longer my voice can hold up. On the night of December 24th. Right. Leave it to me. But please, Larry, don't mess this one up. Hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. Just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. That night, I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something, and I found it. Are we living on a prayer? Is that what this is? So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop. I slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. That's saying something, Judge.
In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. All right. Let's start pressing him.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright?
There's so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay. First of all, what time was it?
Oh, it was after 11 when I went out in the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak.
And why were you out on a boat at such a late hour?
I was looking for something, and I, found it.
Looking for something?
Yeah. Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for?
What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy.
That's surprisingly close to the truth in a sense.
This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with.
I quickly slipped the boat. What? Around what time was that?
That guy's first name should be Bad. Bad Karma. Well, let's see. I figure I was out searching for about an hour? I guess it was around 12, yeah. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay?
People use watches these days, Larry. Where did the sound come from?
Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know?
Did you look at the lake?
Yeah, I looked.
Thank you for the hydrate, Great Up.
Wasn't there a boat on the lake?
One moment while I cough.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Phoenix is being a little optimistic about Larry's abilities. Order. Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Whoa, whoa. Everyone just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night.
I don't know what you're talking about, Shaden.
But I'm not sure whether there was a boat up there or not.
Oh, okay. No problem. That's just the most important part of this case. So you only heard one bang, correct?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, Nick? It was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about, Shaden.
I guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Hey, I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister.
That night, I was out on a boat on the lake.
Let's see here. What evidence do we have to play with here? The one I immediately think of. Okay, let's present that. Yep. This is the right thing. 2 gunshots. Wait a sec, Larry. What? You only heard 1 bang? You sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. You mean Dad? They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please! Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. My old man, he just misspoke. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Now listen, if we start adding the customer is always right to these witnesses, we are in so much trouble. Mr. Butts. What? You only heard 1 gunshot, are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones! And yet you think we use sundials regularly? When something smells. When something order, and stop that booing. Mr. Butts, you are listening to the radio with your headphones. Yeah, so what? Is that a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion?
Waste of time. I do not accept this witness nor his shoddy testimony.
Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? I mean, obviously, we have to continue the testimony. When something smells. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony.
Bah. Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost.
You're saying that, Von Karma. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. It's lonely being all alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request radio show on the radio, or an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud like, but I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. Ooh, okay, that could give us a timestamp. You were listening to your radio at a high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? Oh, Larry. I wouldn't, I don't know if I would. All right. Oh, hey, we have an ad break coming up. All right. So for anyone new around here, we do 3 minutes of ads every hour to get rid of that pesky pre-roll for people popping into the stream. If you get sent off to ad land, I hope that you get ads that you enjoy. If you are a subscriber, or if you have Turbo, you don't need to worry about ads. We're not going to keep going on during that ad break because I don't want anybody to miss anything. So what we're going to do, we're going to switch over to words on stream until the ads are over. Get that moved over. And I will see you all right after the ad break. Come on. There we go. All right. I'll see you all right after the ad break. Shaden, why would you say that name? Why would you say that name, Shaden? All right, let's see how that round went. And Grey Duck and Kiki and wow, you all were just absolutely running away with that. Grey Duck said polities? Why would you say that, Grey Duck? Very sensitive topic. All right, let's get switched back over. Can't believe Grey Duck was talking about polities like that. Can you, Kiki? I know that gets you too. Oh no! No! You have to greet the world with open arms. Talking about polities, Grey Duck. Technically, he said polite, but that made you think of polities. No! All right. I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Hey, that would be a really good channel thing to do. Jane, we need to figure out how to do that without me getting in so much copyright trouble.
Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drumbeat from the radio.
True enough. It is difficult to believe this is this testimony.
Objection!
Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshots. Excuse me, DJ? An announcer. The guy who says things on the radio? Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. But very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Apostro, apparently he predates DJs, though. So you turned on the radio? Right. I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know. You don't know what it's like out there alone on Christmas Eve. Alone. I shouldn't have said anything. Okay, listen, there's a specific part that I really, a Discord watch part. Yeah, I would rather not get into hot water on the copyright. But I think, Shaden, is there a way we can work on arranging that for the Discord? Okay, this is the part I'm really specifically wanting to question, because I feel like we can kind of timestamp when all that happened then. What did she say?
Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said do us?
Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. But we should care. It matters. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should.
Why?
Because I said so. Well, how do you know if we don't ask, huh? Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was that radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Because of Larry Wrights. Oh no. It's almost Christmas. I heard the gunshot. Wait a minute. That contradicts everything. Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice. Huh. Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. But Phoenix, no, it matters. There is, yes, one gleaming ray of hope. I've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. Oh, back there, Phoenix. Come on. This matters because everything is saying that it happened after midnight. This is saying it's almost Christmas, which means that was heard before midnight. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Yeah, exactly. Almost Christmas means it wasn't actually Christmas. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy. Yes, you do. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor? Did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas when he heard the gunshot. I love that face he's making right now. Indeed, and almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Oh, you all, okay. Okay, yep, there we are. I caught up to you all. Listen. What? That. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That is an odd question. I am very confused here. That would seem to be the case, yes. Oh, I'm assuming you're talking about Minecraft and things didn't just get real creepy. Is that what's going on in chat? But that contradicts the two testimonies we have heard so far, Your Honor. Okay, yeah, I was real... Sorry, I was like, LT, that is a... Okay, yep. You're talking about in the Minecraft server. Okay. But that contradicts the two testimonies we have heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Murmur. Order. What does this mean? I like how the judge is always the most confused person in the courtroom. The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight.
Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him, suspicious.
A hooligan, I tell ya.
What?
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butts' claim he heard the gunshot before midnight? I mean, of course we think he's right. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight.
Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight.
All right. Let's see here. Right here is proof, right? Because that was taken before midnight. Look at this photograph. It was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh. But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Ish, how's it going, friend? Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve.
Indeed. It would seem that is the case. Then where does that leave us?
Why is the judge asking us this?
Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken?
Oh, you know what I just realized because of Ish? With the emotes, we could do... And if you do 2 sets of those, we start doing We Will Rock You. Yeah, he doesn't even know what a DJ is. How much can we trust him? Not at all, Your Honor. This is a fact that the camera also... it is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor? That night, there were 2 sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them.
Why would this be?
Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises.
Yes.
Not the finger waggle.
There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why, the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera. Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear!
Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove the loud noise at 11:50 p.m. was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence if you have any.
Right. The handgun. The fact that this specific object hurled bullets very quickly at that time. It is exactly what we're looking for. It was fired 3 times. Yep. I know, Shane. I was just being ridiculous. This thing, it threw bullets real fast. This is my evidence.
The murder weapon?
Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the... Oh, no. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When, then, was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. The judge did it! Or was it the parrot? That the 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. It was the parrot, wasn't it? The parrot murdered the guy.
Order. Order. That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen on the lake that night.
Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you, why?
Uh-oh. I'd better think of something quick. Wait a second. Shots separated by 25 minutes? Ah! What's wrong, Nick? I have it. I have it. Huh? Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. It was like a week ago. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Maya! Yes! If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch, and I'm going to run with it. Right. I mean, is this safe? Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick?
Your Honor?
Yes, Mr. Wright. The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case.
Larry Butts is the murderer.
What do you mean, Mr. Wright?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. So, you finally realize the truth. There can be no other murderer than Miles Edgeworth himself.
Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting.
Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat.
You.
There was a gunshot fired on that boat and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat.
I admit, it is hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes. But this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. Oh, we have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 15. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Hey, welcome in, Doob. Thank you for collecting your rubber ducky. I hope you're having a good day, buddy. Every time it says photograph, you get Nickelback. I mean, I did maybe make a bit of a reference for that earlier. I apologize. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. It's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. How's it going, Dupe? How's your day?
Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat are.
All right, so the two men on the boat would be the murderer and Hammond. It was the murderer and Robert Hammond.
What are you saying?
That's oh, oops. No, yeah, I clicked the wrong thing. Nope, that was just me being goofy. Sorry. Yep. No, I know. There we go. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. Well, what? Are you serious? Bro, for real? Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place.
I'm not sure what to make of all this.
Ludicrous.
Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then.
The murderer's name? Right. It's...
I don't know.
Actually, I don't know the murderer's name.
I just call him Father.
You don't know?
Bah! Again you waste my time.
I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop. That old man. Not the noodle shop guy. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then.
Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of the crime was not on a boat?
What? Well then, where did the murder take place?
So it would have really taken place. Let's see here. So much for our noodle dream. Oh. I did not mean to actually click that. Yeah, I didn't mean to click that spot. I was just trying to trace around. Let's see here. So he would have been killed. Where do we think he was actually killed? It obviously wasn't on the lake. Was he killed? So if Larry was here... Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Shaden. Apparently not. I would have thought that that would have been where he was killed. Hot dog stand? No. Would the real murder have taken place then? Maybe I didn't click high enough earlier? Okay.
Where Miss Hart, the photographer, was
Apparently, I just hadn't clicked high enough on where the camera was, it looks like. Yes.
Why would the caretaker of the boat shop go there to kill someone?
Yeah, so apparently it was just being a little more sensitive about the radius. It was probably an honest mistake.
The caretaker made a mistake.
No, I did.
Maybe you'd like to show us again.
Oh, come on! Oh, okay. That way he can meet with the victim without anyone seeing.
Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime?
Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. Good call, Apostra. Look at the little boat go! That night he was out on the lake in a boat searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. I'm going to say that seems a little flimsy to me, but okay. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat? The boat shop. Earlier, didn't we make a big deal about how he could hear stuff despite that? Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Ground Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning, and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond into his shop. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. Then who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. I love this music. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details, details. Now the judge cares about details?
Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice.
Oh, it's obviously to create a witness, though. Well, I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness. The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, whee! The murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. But why frame Miles? I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake.
Bailiff. Bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker. Quickly. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said?
Yes.
Well, why did you go to the lake that night?
What Wright has said is mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me.
Something important.
I'm sorry, I can't say what it was.
Your Honor, sir! Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared! He isn't at the boat shop either! What? Oh, I guess... What should I do? Oh, find him quickly. We can go with Barney Fife, I guess, for the bailiff. We cannot allow him to get away. He ran! He done ran! Paul ran away! Does this mean Paul went out for milk and never came back? Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared.
A search warrant has already been issued.
It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow. The final day allowed. This has been wild, Grey Duck. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. That was wild. December 27th, 1:22 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
Hey, Nick, you did it.
Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict.
And what about Larry? That was something else.
Ooh, that was wild. Yeah, that's one thing I genuinely love about these games, though, is that I feel like it really takes off on this plot.
Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out.
Maybe not on purpose. Sure. Once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't down to the wire all the time.
I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients.
Hey, Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Did you say something?
Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax!
I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet.
What do you mean?
Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. And I don't know whether or not to tell you.
Is it your cravat, sir?
Edgeworth? No. There's so little time left for me to express my feelings. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but... I can't make up my mind.
What is this about, Edgeworth?
It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
Edgeworth! A crime you committed?
A memory of a murder.
What? Oh, no. Oh. All right, that is where I'm going to have to end it for today. My voice is shot after that. Let's find someone to raid really quickly. Unless someone has a raid suggestion. Let's see. I kind of want to find someone new. Let me look really quickly. Oh, absolutely. No, thank you for hanging out. I genuinely appreciate it. Let me try to find someone real quick, unless someone has a strong suggestion for me. You know what? Let's raid Cooper's Charm. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely. If you have a suggestion. Thank you all. I do appreciate it. Well, it popped up for half a second. Graven is... I don't think I know Graven Apostra. Oh, yeah, yeah. They're streaming this case too. Oh, wait. Who is it? Who is it? Yeah, I would love to know who's also streaming this. I mean, I'm going to have to bounce out of there real quick because I want to avoid spoilers. Oh. Yeah, Apostra, but let me, That's right, Canther. Oh, and yeah, let's raid Canther. I see one viewer there. I would love to do that for someone. Perfect. All right. So for anyone new around here, we yell duck and cover and drop some of our explosive emotes there. Let's go ahead and we will raid this individual. Please go in, show them some love, and I will see you all tomorrow night for some Subnautica Sunday. All right, let's go in there and duck and cover. I'll see you all tomorrow.